Yo, what is good guys, we are back once again on Pokemon Showdown for another Pokemon Showdown Live. And yeah, last time on Showdown we made it to 1400 in points, which is pretty good. But if we look at the ladder here, the OU ladder, which we are currently laddering on, the top is 1868, the bottom 500 is 1575. So we're well off getting on the ladder just yet, but we are slowly climbing and making our way towards the top. And yeah, 1400, we're getting close, We could get to 1500 in a couple of battles, it really depends on how they go. But yeah, what we're going to do is start looking for battles right away. And as always guys, it would be great if you could leave a like on this video. I would really appreciate it. It supports me, supports the channel, and all the hard work that goes into this series. And yeah, let's just see what we're dealing with here. We got Bite Sharp, we got Rotom Wash, got the Tell, Thundurus, Azelf, Megalopony. Definitely Landorus doing some work in this battle if used correctly. Gardevoir can also do rather well. Nothing really wants a Hyper Voice on his team, which is awesome. I feel like he's going to lead off with Azelf, which is why I'm going to lead off with Gardevoir. Definitely don't see anything on his team appreciating this Hyper Voice, as he does lead off with Azelf. Definitely think this has nothing that can knock me out in one hit. Doesn't get any Poison type moves or Steel type moves. So we can go for Hyper Voice. He might want to taunt, expecting the Combine. Just goes for his rocks. This is definitely Explosion though, and I don't fancy my Gardevoir taking damage from an Explosion, especially when it does so much work to my opponent's team. One thing I have to be really careful with is the Lopunny. That thing's a huge threat. That is a huge threat to my team, because nothing really wants to take it on. I really need Landorus alive to fight that, because he does just so much damage. I don't know if he wants to fake out here. I'm just gonna go for the Protect. Hopefully he goes for the High Jump Kick, and then we get that free 50% off, which definitely neutralizes the threat. But I feel he might go for Fake Out. Go! Oh god, no. That's scary. That's really scary. I don't like that one bit. I'm gonna Protect again, expecting the High Jump Kick. Better hope I get this double Protect. No, I don't. As he hits the High Jump Kick, and that's gonna knock me out. That was a very stupid play on my part, but we get the Iron Barb's damage, which makes things a little bit better. Best switch is Rotom Wash, because I know I can take hit and break his substitute with the Volt Switch. And then just go to my, I think he might go for, his best play is going for a Return here, I think, rather than High Jump Kick, on the off chance that he misses, because then he's in a very dangerous position. Goes for the High Jump Kick, eat that up, and we do break this up, and I do get a free switch out into Landorus. Now, hopefully he doesn't expect me to go to Landorus, or doesn't expect, like, hopefully he doesn't, like, hopefully he switches, because I'm going to go for the U-turn. And it's like, it just seems like if we swap into our Megas, somebody's getting a kill on something. Yeah, so he does switch out, perfect. I get to go out into my Gardevoir now, and just get a free Hyper Voice. But yeah, it just seems like we go to our Megas and we get a kill each. Even though I don't think I kill this thing, it depends on its spread. No point in me going for Combine either, in the off chance that he Volt switches back into his Lopunny. I just have to go right for the Hyper Voice. But yeah, it just seems like he'll get a kill if we go into our Megas. So I'm gonna go for the Hyper Voice and hopefully knock this thing out. And if I don't, at least we get some decent damage. Yeah, that's decent, that's decent. He goes for Hydro Pump, eat that up. Because Gardevoir actually gets like 306 special defense, which is not too shabby at all. He can't switch out now, he's nothing that wants to like switch in on this Hyper Voice, which means he's gonna have to sack his Rotom. That does cut down his well, it doesn't cut it down because he still has his Lopunny that can U-turn, but it cuts down his momentum. It actually doesn't let me safely Earthquake everything either because he's Thundurus. Yeah, I think if he goes into Thundurus after this, he's just gonna grab a Lopunny though, but I don't think he'll set up a sub. That's too risky because I can just Hyper Voice. Yeah, I think he's gonna go into his Lopunny again because, as said before, it is pretty much a free kill on something on my team. He can't set up a sub because I can just Hyper Voice and knock him out. That'd be a silly play. fully expecting the return to come out, which is just gonna let me go out into my, what? Hello? Oh, he's gonna sucker punch me. But that's just a free switch into Keldeo. Whatever. Whatever, man. Something's not taking his Specs Hydro Pump, or his Specs Skull. I don't even need to risk the Hydro Pump. He double switches into his Gothitelle. If this thing is Scarfed Psyshock, he actually made a really good play there. He baited me perfectly. Please do not be Scarf. Please be Specs. Please be Specs. Don't be Scarf. He's gonna be Scarf, isn't he? He is gonna be Scarf. No, he's not. Yes! That was a let-off. That was a let-off for sure. If he was Scarf, then there was trouble, because he could have Psyshocked me. I don't know what he expected, though. Thunderous, this thing outspeeds me, can just T-Bolt. This is why we have Mew, who just likes to come in and take these T-Bolts for nothing. Goes for Hidden Power Ice, expecting my Landorus. Right. I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp in the off chance he wants to go into his Bisharp. He's probably just gonna T-Bolt, but the chip damage from the Will-O-Wisp is definitely good for me. It's a scary team. This is a scary team to fight because Mega Lopunny is a huge threat. Nothing on my team really fights it. T-Bolt's 37%, we live another one. Get the Will-O-Wisp off, yes we do. And now we can just soft-boiled. Stallbreaker Mew. Such a good mod. So good. One of the best in the game right now, because it's so bulky. Goes out to his Bisharp now. I outspeed? Yeah, I outspeed it, because he's not Scarf. Unless he is Scarf, but if he is Scarf, then I just go into Keldeo and Secret Sword. So let's go for a nice Will-O-Wisp. Get the burn. Take this knockoff. He gets a crit. Rather unfortunate. Can't do anything about it though. Just going to soft-boiled. I definitely take a second one because a crit didn't knock me out. And crits are times 1.5 now. Yeah, we're just eating that up. So I can just stall him out pretty much until he eventually has to go into his Lopunny, which he now does. I know he's going to expect the, he's definitely going to expect the thing. Yeah, okay, he's going to expect the Will-O-Wisp. What can I do here, actually? I should have predicted this and gone for an attack. Or should have gone for Will-O-Wisp, not an attack. I guess I just have to knock off until I eventually KO it. Or, like, break its sub or something. Because I can't do anything else otherwise. So yeah, I have to keep going until I break this up. It doesn't knock me out with any one hit, I'm pretty sure. And I just really need the damage. So I can, go to Landorus. Okay, that's sort of annoying. That does a lot. And I don't knock him out. Okay, so what I need to do is just, what do I need? I need to go with Landorus. I need to U-turn and sack my Rotom. And then I think go to Keldeo? Because Keldeo can take a return from full. I'm pretty sure. No, did I? I don't think I choked this away. I'm pretty sure U-turn should break this up after 2 knockoffs. And Landorus is pretty strong, and this thing is kind of frail. I'm hoping this breaks this up. If not, we're in quite the predicament. Because I can't go for Earthquake. Well, I could, but he could just go out into his Thunderous on the following turn. Even though, what is it at? It's at like 30 something? 69. It's not anywhere near 30. Okay, we'll go to Rotom. I've still got this. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, he wasn't ballsy enough to go for sub. Go to Keldeo. I live a return. I don't think I live a high jump kick though. Okay, so the way I have to do it is he has to sack. I do live return. Good. Okay. But that's not what I was worried about. What I was worried about is he had to. Oh, I still don't know about this battle now. Actually, I do. Because his Bisharp is burned. This thing outspeeds me. You can just Thunderbolt. I just sack this here. Or do I? Yeah, I do. I just sack this here. Go to my, okay. I'm just gonna go into my Gardevoir now. He just choked it. Why would you Volt Switch? If he Thunderbolted, then he won. Or he could have won. Because now I just go into Gardevoir. I live a burned by Sharp's Sucker Punch. And then I just go to my Landers. And, not miss Stone Edge is pretty much what I have to do. I cannot miss Stone Edge. I'm pretty sure I live a burned Sucker Punch at the range I'm at. No, I do not. Oh, wow. Oh. Oh, this is something. No, I just lost. I have lost. Unless I crit this, even if I crit it, I think he just knocks me out with something. That sucks. Yeah, we lost. That sucks. That sucks. That Lopunny, man, it just ruined my team. Crit Stone Edge, because I have to hit the Thunderous next time when it switches in. Okay, Sucker Punch didn't knock off. Oh, it crit it! It's not enough, though. It's not enough. Oh, that's GG. That's not enough. That's disappointing. That is very disappointing. To lose the first battle of the live, that hurts. Alright, well, what I'll do, guys, is pause until we get another one, so I'll see you guys in just a second. Alright, so we're back. We got another Mega Lopunny, which is very annoying. His team is really weak to Landers there, and the ones I take care of the Gengar, I get free. Actually, no, I need to take out his Landers there too. But I do get free, free things. I'm gonna lead off with my Keldeo. I think he might lead off with the Lopunny. No, leads off with Gengar. That's bad leads. Very bad leads, actually. I don't think he knocks me out with anything. So it's not too bad. He can Thunderbolt, but I don't think he kills me. And I can kill him with a Hydro Pump. He's gonna Scald. He might be sub. I don't want this thing in a free sub. Yeah, it doesn't knock me out with any one hit. And it does force him into his own Keldeo, which is good. Get off a nice Scald. I have Rotom. And if he Sacred Swords, I just go into Gardevoir. Okay, doubles into his Gengar, which is weird. I don't know what it does to my Rotom Wash, if anything. Sludge Bomb. Okay, that's a crit, and he gets the crit poison. Cool. Cool beans, man. Whatever. There's nothing I can do about that, so... Am I really? Yes. Great. Let's see. I outspeed him, but he might stay in, he might switch out. I'm just gonna Stone Edge. I feel like, oh no. Alright, you got me confused with someone else. I don't play Pixelmon or Minecraft, so no, it's not me. Damn, he gave me the sad face. Let me just, what do I do? He's not gonna Thunderbolt, but I have to sack Rotom Wash anyway. At least I get the momentum. I'm just gonna go into Keldeo. Yeah, Keldeo's my best switch in here. To whatever he wants to go into. Lopunny, that wants to Fake Out, then follow up with the return. But he won't Fake Out if I go into my Ferrothorn and swiftly double into my Landorus, predicting his Magnezone, predicting his Magnezone to come in, which will then force him into his Landorus. At least I assumed he's gonna switch. Oh, he stayed in and high jump kicked me. Right. Well, this is gonna force him into his own Landorus, which means I should just U-turn and go into my Keldeo. He stayed in. Well then, he wants to return. I'm just gonna go to my Mew and knock off. Didn't think he'd stay in. He high jump kicked again. Wow, that's some balls, man. He's got some balls. Let me just knock off, expecting Heatran? I don't see why you'd go into anything else. Actually, you could go to Keldeo. Yeah, it does go to Heatran though, expecting the Will-O-Wisp. Get pretty mean. And, yeah, okay. I'm gonna taunt this thing. Off chance it wants to set up rocks, toxic, or do anything silly. Which I'm not in the mood for. He does want to go for toxic. This is gonna force him to go for the lava plume. And that is gonna give me a free switch into the Dio of Kells. The Keldeo. Now I get a free Sacred Sword. Do not care about the Boyne. Not Sacred Sword, Secret Sword, the Boyne. I don't care about the Boyne. Actually, just give me a free Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump's better, because it'll still get a lot of damage on his Keldeo. But Secret Sword would get a lot off on everything else as well. Especially the Lopunny. But, like, do I really want to play it like that? Like, nah, Secret Sword. Secret Sword. Yeah, because this is going to get knocked out. Crit, don't think that mattered, because I'm Specs. This is a free switch into his Lopunny, though. But that's a free switch into Landorus for me. Goes into his... what? Okay, I mean... no, I don't know why they did that. That's gonna let me go into my Ferrothorn. And that forced him to go for HP Fire, which then lets me go for Scald. There we go. That's just how I see it. I'm just gonna go for Leaf Seed, because he's gonna go into his... he could go into anything, actually. He has a lot of options. He has Heatran, he has Magnezone, he has... yeah, he goes to Magnezone, but he had plenty of options to go into. He had plenty of options that he could have went into there. That's Specs. I'm just gonna take this as an opportunity to get a little bit more damage off. Get a little bit more damage. I really need to take out his Landorus though, because freaking I can't Earthquake if that thing's still alive. I don't know how much health Keldeo needs this thing to be at to knock it out with a Scald. I'm just gonna go for another Protect anyway. Just to get some whittle. I mean, this thing is slowly getting reduced and I'm getting loads of health back. I do die to another attack, but it does help me. It does help me against this thing. Critical hit, didn't even matter. Free switch into Keldeo. Spec Scald is going to do a lot to everything on his team. So we'll go for that. It's like pretty much he has to sack something at this point. He has to sack something on his team. And Mute can take on his Heatran because I have Taunt. And, yeah. Gardevoir can win me the battle, too. I don't want this thing setting up a sub. I refuse to let it set up a substitute. Oh, he overpredicted! He overpredicted! Ah, the play. It pays off, and he forfeits at that. He scoops at the overprediction. He expected the Landorus. And stayed in with the Keldeo, just said I didn't want him to get up a sub. But yeah, what I'll do, you guys, is I will cut out until we get next battle, or I'll pause till we get another battle, so we'll see you guys in just a second. Alright, so we are back once again. I really don't like the look of this guy's team. It's very, very bulky, and I do not appreciate bulk. However, Mega Gardevoir is going to rip his butt to shreds when I get the chance to Hyper Voice something. Chestnut, kind of tedious. I expect this to be lead Focus Sash Garchomp, which means I should lead off with my Rotom Wash just to get a burn off on it, or I could just Volt Switch predicting the Espeon to come in, or even Hydro Pump. It really does not matter. It does lead off with this Garchomp. I assume this is definitely lead Focus Sash. He will probably go to Espeon. But no, he might just set up rocks. I'm just gonna Will-O-Wisp it. I don't care if he goes to Espeon to burn me. The only reason I would care about that is if he Calm Mind. But yeah, this looks like a battle. Yeah, there it is. Please miss. Miss on the bounce back. Nope. Yeah, that's fine. Again, his team really does not want to take on Gardevoir at all. Nothing wants it. Nothing wants this Hyper Voice. So he sets up Light Screen, bit of a hindrance, but sure, gonna go out to my Mew. And just go for the knockoff. Unless on the off chance, it's not even on the off chance, but if he is D-Dance Altaria, then that's a bit annoying, but I can just burn it. It's not going to be able to knock me out with any one hit. And I feel like he might go out and do his Chestnut now, but either way, I'm still going to get a nice and strong knockoff. It's not strong at all. It's just got a nice knockoff on it. This is probably like Clay as well to boost the screens. I think he knows that my Gardevoir is a huge ass threat to his team. The only thing I'm worried about on his team is, well, I'm worried about it potentially being D-Dance Altaria, which is what it more than likely is, because Pixelate Return does a lot, and Clefable being like Cosmic Power. That'd be garbage. That would be some shit. That would be some shit. Because I don't know how to deal with that. Okay, I'm starting the timer because this guy is taking his sweet ass time, or is Showdown just lagging, or did I disconnect? Hang on a second, guys, I'll be back in 1 second. Alright guys, my bad, I actually disconnected as he went out to his Clefable. This scares me greatly. I'm just gonna go to my Landers. But yeah, that sucks, I disconnected. So yeah, it sucks. Okay, so go to our Landers as he just goes straight for the Moonblast. That did a lot. Is that Life Orb? I think that might be Life Orb. I'm just gonna go for the EQ. I would rather this thing be weakened down to the point where I can knock it out than be alive at a lot of health. So yeah, don't even need Landers that much. The only Pokemon I need for this battle is Mega Gardevoir. Yeah. So goes out to his Chestnut, perfectly fine with that. Anything I can do to stall out his turns here is good. I'm just gonna go with Mew. But yeah, this Chestnut could be quite the problem. He probably wants to Spiky Shield here. I could just Will-O-Wisp. Yeah, I'm gonna Will-O-Wisp. In the off chance that he Spiky Shields, he might just go to Espeon, but even then, Synchronize will burn the Espeon too. So going for Will-O-Wisp here is win, win, win for me. There's no real negative outcome unless he goes back to Clefable. He does go back to Clefable. That's the only thing that loses the battle for. Not loses, but like that was the only. Oh wow, he's actually not even Magikarp. He's unaware. So it's not really a lose situation for me. It's a win-win-win. Because he's burned. He better not be Cosmic Power. I'm gonna go out into my Ferrothorn, set up my Hazards. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm gonna go for the Gyro Ball, predicting the Espeon to come in. We'll see. Don't have like Flame. He might have Flamethrower though. He has Aromatherapy, so Aromatherapy, Moonblast. I'm just gonna Gyro Ball. He's more than likely gonna expect the Stealth Rocks. And then this Gyro Ball will do a lot to Espeon, because that's his Chestnut, so we didn't expect the rocks. He's immune because Ball. Gonna set up my rocks now. I swear to God, if he goes to his Espeon this time. He's making plays if he goes to Espeon. He might just go for Hammer Arm or something. Don't go to your Espeon, don't make plays. I'm not in the mood for someone to start making plays. He made no play, good, okay. That lets me get up my rocks for free. This thing's annoying though. Gonna go to my Mew, and then I'm gonna double switch into Gardevoir. There's the Drain Punch. He doesn't want this thing to get burned. I mean, it does force an Aromatherapy out of his Clefable, which is yet again again, Will-O-Wisp, I don't see the side effects to it. Or like the downside to it, not the side effects. The downside to going for it. Apart from my Mew getting burned, but then I'll burn his Espeon if he switches into that because of Synchronize, and I will burn his Clefable and get extra damage off on that. Not a big deal. Definitely no downside. And now I get a big upside, which is me going into his Gardevoir. His light screen has been burned off. For his light screen's burned off, which is free Hyper Voice country. As he goes for the aromatherapy, there it is. We are in Hyper Voice country, guys. This is Hyper Voice country. Prepare for the all-star ballad of Gardevoir. And what am I talking about? What am I talking about? Prepare the #1 hit, because here comes the Hyper Voice. And I think this thing should die. Anything he switches in should die. Especially Thunderous after Rocks. Garchomp melted. Espeon melted. Chestnut melted. This gets melted, right? Absolutely melted. Straight up melted. Altaria gets melted even if it Mega Evolves because it's Dragon Fairy, which makes it weak to Hyper Voice. Yeah, everything just gets popped. Everything just straight up gets popped. If he goes to Thunderous, I have to switch out because I don't want to take any unnecessary damage. Like, the less damage I have to take, the better. Yeah, just go to Thunderous. Again, I don't want any unnecessary damage. When I can just go to Rotom Wash to take a hit and Volt Switch out. I don't need any damage. I don't need Gardevoir taking damage. All I need is a free switch in. And Hyper Voice. So yeah, Thunderbolt probably would have KO'd my Gardevoir. Actually, definitely would have. Actually, would it? Again, I don't know his other Pokemon sets and stuff, so I can't say. I don't know if he might be Scarf Garchomp. He goes for that. Okay. Okay, friend. Let's go to Landorus then. Predict to switch out into Chestnut or Clefable. Or Garchomp. Expecting the U-turn or Stone Edge. Expecting the Stone Edge, actually, yeah. We could do a lot of things here. I outspeed him, he's not Scarf. He could go to I think Chestnut's his best switch. If he stays in, then he's real as fuck. And, then he should be rewarded for such. Yeah, he's not real. He ain't real. And that's a lot to it. Altaria. Well, free switch. Back into the threat. Into the humongous threat. Just kill something. Actually, oh. No, I'm not that real. I was thinking about going for Hyper Voice, but Calm Mind, but I'm not that real. I am certainly not that real. Die. I don't know if he thought that was gonna save him, but it didn't. It didn't save you. Yeah. Garchomp comes in. I don't know if this thing is Scarfed or not. Ooh, stuck Keldeo. My mouse clicked. Ooh, oh my god, ew, it's disgusting. Go with Landorus. It's probably gonna make me go to Keldeo. Nope. Okay, luckily Showdown didn't lag. Could not take the chance of him being Scarf. U-turn. And if he stays in, I just go to Rotom. Or something else. Doesn't really matter. What's his switch in? Definitely Chestnut or Clefable, which again, oh, he stayed in, he's real, okay. Maybe he's not real, maybe he just, he can switch up moves. And he isn't Scarf, but he still outspeeds me if he's max speed. Yeah, he's Focus Sash, lead Garchomp. Will-O-Wisp, I don't think I die actually at -1. I might, actually I should Pain Split. Show him the diary, just in case I don't die and get back to a decent amount of HP. Or if he goes Clefable, I get a hell of a lot of HP, or do I? Not a hell of a lot, but I get some HP back. And, is he gonna soft boil or something? No, Will-O-Wisp. If he soft boils, I mean it forces aromatherapy, which lets me go to Gardevoir and Hyper Voice. I think people really underestimate Mega Gardevoir. It's really, really good. Definitely a Pokemon you should look out for. It's really strong. If only it was... I don't think I run max speed. If I did, then I probably could outspeed or speed tie with Garchomp. Yeah, he does have... So, Moonlight, Aromatherapy, Moonblast. He hasn't shown his last move yet. At least I know he doesn't have Calm Mind, or... No, or yeah, he doesn't have Calm Mind. He might have Calm Mind, actually. But I know he doesn't have, yeah, he might even have it still. He might have Calm Mind or Cosmic Power. Really doesn't matter though. He's gonna Aromatherapy. No, he's gonna Moonblast here to get some damage. And click our voice. Free switch into his Thunderous or his Garchomp. He can go to whichever one he wants. Garchomp, I assume he's running max speed in this case. I wanna just, I'm pretty sure if I run max speed, I don't run max speed on my, thing. Gardevoir. Yeah, I do run max speed, okay, I don't run max special attack. If I ran max speed, I'd probably outspeed him then. Just sack... What? What do it doesn't even matter, really. I'm just gonna go to Landers to get the Intimidate off. And then I can go to Keldeo, and I can Scald. As he goes for the Earthquake. He has shown he has the freedom to switch up his moves. I feel like he's just gonna go into his Chestnut, though. So I'm gonna U-turn. If he... Yeah, I think he's just gonna go into his Chestnut. That seems like a reasonable play to me. Yep, there it is. Get off some nice U-Toin damage, and then Gardevoir to obliterate him. Obliterate him with a nice, Hyper Voice. Then he goes back to Garchomp, I go back to Rotom and Rolanders. I'm gonna make a ballsy ass play if he goes into his Garchomp. I'm gonna expect him to Dragon Claw, predicting my Landorus. Is it worth it? Because I mean, he could win otherwise. Could he? No, I don't think so. He can't win otherwise because I still have Mew at near full. Yeah, he can't win otherwise. Even if I do predict that with a ballsy play and just go for Hyper Voice, predicting the Dragon Claw. I'm just gonna stay in. I'm gonna stay in if he goes into his Garchomp. But Mega Gardevoir picking things off just for fun. This is a very nice way to showcase the Pokemon. Just gonna sack Rotom. Just gonna sack Rotom. I have this in the bag. It's I still have a full health Keldeo. Let's go to Mew, because Mew takes absolutely everything from this Thunderous there. You can knock off. He's not Life Orb, so I know I definitely don't get 2-hit KO. I think he does like 30%. Actually, I might get to. No, I won't get 2-hit KO after leftovers. I'm pretty sure he does like 32% with the Thunderbolt. We'll see. We will see. Okay. That makes no difference. Because I'm still gonna live. I'm still living it. I'm gonna live at like 5%. Let's say 5%. That was more than 5, that was 12. And then we just win with Specs Keldeo with a Scald, because his Garchomp has been weakened down enough to the point where Scald should knock him out, or I can just Icy Wind. Or Sacred Sword. Or Hydro Pump. I have options here. I have options in this scenario. But this is a pretty easy battle. Pretty easy win. Took its time, but that's because he had some bulky Pokemon. Okay, that makes no difference. I have a Keldeo that outspeeds you. Don't know why you would do that, but sure. I have a Keldeo that outspeeds you because I hit 346, you hit 333 if you're jolly. I also have a Landorus Therian that can knock you out with an Earthquake. But we're going to go with Keldeo, give Keldeo the last hit of the game, and wrap up this 35-minute live. Just because this battle was a little bit longer than the rest. But yeah, that's it, guys. That is another win. 3 battles, but we did lose 1, which sucks. 1426, not much of a climb. We were on like 1403, I think, from the last episode. But yeah, let's see. We are currently at 1426. I already know that. We are 12 or 12. I said 12 last time too. We're 20-3, which I'm pretty pleased with, to be honest. But yeah, what I'm gonna do, guys, is wrap it up here. Next time we will do some more laddering, and hopefully have a better run and get some better battles that don't take as long. But yeah, I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, go ahead and leave a like. I would really appreciate it. And I will see you guys next time. Catch you guys then.